Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna show you some beginner tips you need to know if you are 1v1ing a strong dude. And these tips are good for new players to the game and new players who are grinding to be a pro. First things first, I'm gonna show you the assault rifle. I'm gonna use the basic loadout to see. Oh, that's not basic. I'm gonna use the basic loadout to show you guys how to use an assault rifle. First things first, the assault rifle can be good in long range and short range. So first things first, even if I'm over here, I get 34 damage. Even if I'm over here, I still get 34 damage. Which, though in computer, this is for mobile players, by the way. So if you're stuck on computer, try to aim more. Because it is very good to be aiming most of the time while you're on PC. Because you can hit more headshots and you can shoot them easily, even if they're moving. And I see many noobs making this stupid mistake. So as you can see, I damage him and I waste some of my bullets. Oh no, I have to wait a whole magazine while he kills me. Like, this is very noobie. Instead of doing all of this, see, if he's low like this and you're reloading, just switch to your secondary. That's what it's meant for. And if your secondary runs out of bullets, use the fists to get close and personal, or just chuck a grenade somewhere. Instead of reloading all the time and wasting your time, when you're hiding, you can again reload at that time. And now see, I killed him. I have only 2 bullets, and there's another enemy over here. And now I have to switch. Now I can just switch my weapon. And now, if he survives somehow, I can just end him off. I can finish him off using the fists. Not that much of a problem. And this is another step for becoming a pro. Learning to grenade jump, because it is very important. And if you want to become a pro, see, if you can hold it and time it exactly, you can go flying. As you can see, I went over here till all the way from over there, and that you can fly across the entire arena map without doing nothing. And also, I see and even if you know grenade jumping, many people know grenade jumping, but many people don't know this another trick. And I'm going to go share it with you guys. First things first, let me equip the basic loadout. And now, as you can see, I'm jumping on this jump pad. Pretty normal, right? And I cannot go that far. As you can see, I only land over here. You guys are thinking that you need to equip the fists to get over here, right? There is no need. If you see, this is also so instead of jumping like this and equipping the fists, you can do that while literally doing nothing. You can just click this button over here. Yeah, on PC you have to do it a little differently, but it gets the work done. You have to use your shortcut key for using your melee. So like this. See, you're holding a weapon. Now you do this and you do the double jump. See, this is a jump and this is a double jump. That's easy. And also, if you're trying to have crazy movement, try to use the fists or the chainsaw. Those weapons have crazy movements on them, including the daggers. But they are completely a different topic. Though they can also get the work done pretty good. If you're looking for a nice weapon that is very powerful and you can get easily, try some weapons that are very cheap and also work pretty good, like the burst rifle. In the early games, you can destroy your enemies using the burst. Those bursts do nice damage, but they're not pretty good at far range. Even though they are very powerful if you want to use them. But this trick also works for the grenade jumping. I'm gonna show you. So, oh, I accidentally messed it up. Let me try again. So as you can see, if you grenade jump, you see. Also, in grenade jumping, many people make this mistake. First things first, they chuck their grenade out like this and go like this. This is completely wrong, and I do not recommend this. So learn to grenade jump the normal way, cause it is more. Cause you can go more far, but these targets over here are in my way. And try to get to a high spot, so you can hit your enemies from nowhere. Literally, when you jump, use your fist and go extra fast, like this. It also works with grenade jumping, so you don't have to do much. And most of the time, try to hit headshots with the assault rifle. And that's the basic loadout complete. And let's start with the starter weapons. When you unlock after playing the game for a little while. So many people unlock this, and I highly recommend buying the revolver, but most of the time they use the spray. Also they use the chainsaw a lot, and they don't have much, and they use the Molotov. This is also pretty good. This is also a pretty good loadout. As you can see, the burst can hit pretty good shots. As you can see, it can hit very nice shots. But if you are far away from like this, it becomes almost. It can hit, but most of the shots miss. And this is like the secondary one. It is pretty good from far range and from over here. As you can see, it is hitting all the shots that I pull at it. But it will take a lot of mastery to get perfect with it. And I see many people don't know this. They don't right click, they just do like this. Even though this does a lot of damage, as you can see over here, it does a lot of damage still. But you can go even faster by pressing right click and holding it like this. As you can see, it's more powerful than just doing the only thing. And now you can just slice them up now. And even if you go through them, you can still damage them, and you can kill them that way as well. And now the mollies. So these things are pretty good, but this is a little bit laggy. As you can see, the molly but in the shooting range, the molly sometimes gets stuck like this, and that becomes a problem. So let me restart the loadout and show you guys again. First things first, it's best, and it gets the job done, but it's better to damage your enemies then throw it, because then you don't have to do the job again. So, see, I damage it, and if I throw the molly, it should kill him. Let me go to the dumpster and get some weapons. As you can see, I do some damage first, then I molly him. I don't even need to shoot him anymore. I can hide somewhere over here like this, and he would be still dead. As you can see right here. But in the later nows, many people are using the sniper and completely trash at it. So let me show you the perfect loadout for a sniper. First, get the sniper, revolver, the sight, and the Molotov. As you can see, this is not pay to win. The most pay to win, the other loadout is very pay to win. As you can, the other pay to win loadout is this: the sniper, the energy pistols, the sight, and the medkit. This is a very pay to win loadout, as you can see. But how do I get good with the sniper? This is what many people ask. The best way to hit your shots is to practice. On mobile, you don't need to practice that much, but practicing quick scopes can get you out of tricky situations. For example, as you can see, he's really. Let's assume that I'm very low, and he tries to come. He's trying to kill me from me, and I don't know how to aim with the sniper, and I'm very bad at it. As you can see, I'm very bad with the sniper. I don't know what to do. He's jumping around. Instead, in this situation, you have to try to slide back. And try to quick scope him. As you can see, I'm not pretty shabby with the sniper, but I'm pretty good. But practicing quick scope can get you out of many tricky situations instead of just jumping around and dying and losing every match. But I highly recommend using it on far maps instead of using it on small little maps like arena or something. Like it gets the work done on arena, but it is way too small. On playground, I don't recommend it as they have another batch of weapons and they can just shred you. And the final ones, the miniguns. And I don't recommend buying the flare gun, by the way. But I recommend buying the Uzi, daggers, shotty. But they buffed the shotty recently, so I highly recommend buying daggers on Uzi and revolver in the secondary. In the primary weapons, I recommend buying the burst rifle, shotgun, RPG, and if you don't have enough keys to buy the sniper, get the crossbow because it also gets the work done. And try to use the assault rifle because it is also pretty good. And for the melees, you can never go wrong with the sight, katana, and the battle axe or the riot shield because they are very good options, and including the fist as well. But sight is the best. And for the last one, I recommend buying the satchels, Molotov, and use the grenade. And I don't highly recommend the flashbang, but buy it anyway because you're not gonna use it that much anyway. If you pay to win, use the medkit obviously, because the medkit is very OP. And I see many people in the shooting range carrying the minigun like this. And see your slowness, bro. Compare this to another weapon. You're moving so fast, you're so cool. See how fast you're moving. When you hold a minigun, see how slow you are. Unless when the enemy gets too close to you, use the minigun to finish them off. Because there it is very powerful. And I see many people just holding it like this. Instead, if you are on a big map, try to get somewhere high and hold right click, because now you're very powerful. As you can see, you can absolutely demolish the people around you and kill them almost instantly. And also, some people just try to kill these yellow dummies, but they don't die. They have invincibility. As you guys can see, how many bullets I shoot at them, it just shows me. But I cannot kill them. As you can see, I did about a lot of damage to them right now, but they still did not die. As you can see, it will show how much damage I did. It's only meant for that. These things are just dummies. They will die eventually. Even how much you kill them, see, they just literally just die. But these dudes don't die. They see the total. That is the HP they're dealing to him. Like that's the HP how much a weapon deals. And a medkit is also pretty good. But these weapons are very pay to win. And that's it for today. And if you like the video, just like, subscribe, and comment your username for a shout out on my next video. So bye bye guys, and hope you watch my next video.